Okay, so let's get ready to roll, as they say.
Who says that?
I don't know.
Who is they?
If I knew who they were, I would be able to tell you.
Why not?
Because I don't know who they are.
But if you did, you wouldn't be able to tell me, you said.
I said I would be able to tell you if I didn't know.
Oh.
But I don't, so I can't.
Well, that's sad.
Alright. Hello everyone, Komoto here, welcoming you back to the Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter live stream, Part 8, Episode 8, Season 8, I guess. Actually, this isn't right for 8 seasons, what am I talking about?
It's an episode, a part, and a season?
Yes.
Shouldn't it be like Season 1, Episode 8, part fuck you?
Yeah, that sounds about right, actually.
Woof, that's loud. Dude, just quit with the sound. Quit trying to make the sound happen.
It's killing you. It's killing you on the inside, apparently.
It is. It's way too loud, and there's no way to change it on my end.
Without turning me down, at least.
Yeah.
Alright, so last time on this stream, made our way up the top sector. We ran into Bosch 164, and he kind of backed up off a platform. I don't know how to explain it, but that's what happened. And now we need to... Well, now we need to find our way to the center, which I don't think we've actually been told about yet, but the center is where the Regents are.
So we have to kill all the Regents.
Not all of the Regents, just enough of them to get our point across. Oh yeah, this guy mentions the center.
Just the ones who feel like dying today.
The ones that I choose to kill. But we'll cover that when we get there. Oh, there's the ferry. Actually, is there a reason for me to be up here? Oh.
Did you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
I think we've been over this before, but... Anyway, let us see. Man, that guy's fast.
Oh, he got you!
It's a skeleton, too. And I don't believe I bought the Holy Heart, so we're just gonna have to beat him up the old-fashioned way.
Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine.
Yeah, well, this skeleton is being burned alive, so he's not very scary at all.
He can still send shivers.
So yeah, we're dealing with the whole, You weren't actually here for this, but we have these undead enemies that we met up with last time, and they only die once you get rid of their host.
So you have to find
Unfortunately, these freaking things are just like... Yeah.
they're too good for you.
They're too fast for Lyn, that's the problem. I'm trying to use Lyn as a preemptive, but they move too fast for her bullets.
Dude, you just gotta go with Ryu.
I could do that.
Sometimes the classics are classic for a reason.
I guess it is. But yeah, see, I defeated that skeleton, and it's just back again.
Fucking bitch.
That's
Man,
just
he
me.
got you anyway.
That was just me mistiming. Yeah, this isn't gonna look good in my ranking. Not that I really care about that this run.
So this seems really tedious and stupid.
Well, I just need to get all the way to the freaking Broken Hearts over there. The little ghosty things.
Yeah, except the fucking Skelemans keep fucking respawning.
Yeah, that's the gimmick.
Progress.
If I had bought the Holy Heart from the Fairy Colony, it has an ability called Kyrie, which instantly banishes undead.
And why did you not buy this?
Because I did not know that there would be undead here. I haven't actually physically played past, like, mid-sector before now.
Dude, always assume there will be undead.
Yeah, but I thought we already met the undead quota last time.
Apparently not, because here's some more.
Apparently.
There's no shortage of dead people to bring back to life. There's so many dead people out there, man. Like, goddamn.
Well, I mean, isn't that the point of dead people? I don't know.
Like, I've seen one estimate for the total number of dead humans on the planet Earth at like 17 billion.
That's impressive. I'm sure.
I think what's more impressive about that number is that they estimate that there are about 17 billion people who have died on the planet Earth, but alive on the planet Earth right at this moment is about 7 billion.
Oh, yeah, considering Earth's kind of long history, I could believe that.
That and the population didn't start increasing until like the late 1800s. So like, for centuries and centuries and centuries, the largest amount of people on the planet at any one time could be measured in the hundreds of thousands or low millions. And then near the end of the 19th century, the population just started booming because we started fucking understanding science better and our medicine got better. And like, we were able to save children at birth more often. So what happened was, like, we went from low millions to hundreds of millions, practically, like, in the course of a couple decades. And then those hundreds of millions had a shit ton of kids, which put us at like a billion, and then that billion became like the baby boomers, and they got their name for a reason.
When you put it like that, that sounds like a real problem.
It kind of is, like the reason we face things like certain countries not having enough food and everything isn't necessarily because there's too many people on the planet. It's more that so many people came onto the planet at once that there was no plan for how we were going to take care of it. Like, if it was a steady rise, like, countries could have put in place like policies and set plans and shit for how to take care of future generations. But because our generations just increase exponentially, like, we don't know what to do anymore. It's kind of like scary. Because what's going to happen is the population's just going to keep rising like that. And the situation for people is only going to get worse. That or something is going to happen to drastically cut the population in half. Either way, it's a really scary thought.
Which is why I try not to think about such things.
Like, it's a very real possibility that later in our lives, we'll be seeing more children who are homeless than there are children who have homes.
Which is very unfortunate.
Yeah. And one of the reasons why I intend to not have children. No reason to add another one.
You're the source of all my problems here.
These skeletons look like monkey skeletons.
A little bit.
They look like they're dragging around wrenches. So fucking Foo Fighters Monkey Wrench started playing in my head.
Okay.
Yeah.
And not that I've ever listened to that song.
You've never heard Monkey Wrench? Oh my god, dude.
It's not from a video game. I probably haven't heard of it. We've been through this.
I know, but it still blows my mind every time. Like, I wish I could fucking play it for you. But that would probably mute the stream, so...
Well, that takes care of the source of my problems, of these freaking skeletons.
You killed the host.
Yeah. Do I really want... I saw the treasure box, so I don't want to leave the floor just yet. I just have to find the treasure box first.
Maybe I should just say fuck it if the stream gets muted and play it anyway.
Don't do that. I'm already having copyright issues with the streams to begin with.
You are?
For the post
like on
uploads.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Capcom cares that much about Dragon Quarter? They're like, we gotta protect them Dragon Quarter rights.
Okay.
Don't want to lose them.
I just happen to run into a happy family here of nuggets.
Family of nuggets?
Basically.
Chicken nuggets?
Well, they are, as we've been told, as an NPC mentions back in mid-sector, these are actually raised for food. Take that what you will.
I bet the shake machine's always down, too. Have you ever noticed that when you go to a fast food place? You'll order, like, the fucking slushie or a shake or something, and they'll always come back and tell you that the fucking machine is down. Without fail, every time, the machine is down.
Why do you think I'd ever order frickin' shakes? ever.
Like, why even have it on your menu if your machines are so fucking unreliable?
It's like, why do bartenders only serve frozen margaritas when fresh ones are so much better?
Sorry, what?
It's like bartenders don't like making margaritas because fresh margaritas are so it takes a lot to make them. Plus you got to have to freaking shake and blend, and it's just, yeah.
I'm wondering how you know this about bartenders.
I've actually gone to a bartending school once.
You went to a bartending school.
Yeah.
Did you graduate?
Well, graduating in the sense of I got a certificate for it. Which is about as good as you're gonna get, really.
Huh. It's interesting, I never knew that about you.
I never really told anyone, that's why.
So you could go and apply to be a bartender somewhere.
I don't really have, like, the... I'm not good at talking to people.
Oh, that is kind of a necessary trait for a bartender.
Like, I'm a fairly
Wait, if you're not good at talking, why are you doing streams again?
Because this is it's actually a good point. This is actually a thing I like, though. I mean, I'm a good listener to people, but I'm not really good at talking to them.
He says he's a good listener to people, but like every time I'm talking to him, he doesn't listen to a damn thing I say.
Well, half the time that's because I can't friggin' hear you over all the other things going on in the background.
Like, I get a whole bunch of, that's exciting, or that's interesting. Meanwhile, I'm telling him about how, like, the world is coming to an end. Like, I guarantee you that fucking conversation earlier about the population dying, if that had not been on stream, you would not have heard a word I said.
You really don't put a lot of faith into me, do you?
I mean, some days I do, but in some things I just can't.
That, well,
Like,
it kind of hurts my feelings.
Like, sometimes you have to be realistic, bro. I'm not saying it as like I'm upset or anything, but I'm just stating it as a fact, like this is a thing that happens.
There's the freaking... Okay,
I really don't care too much. Hey, you got the treasure key!
Yes, I have. Now I don't have to worry about the friggin' skeletons again, either. Come here, item.
Oh, another treasure key.
Ooh. Wait, reflex? Okay, I'm saving that one. Now we open the box. And it's a backpack. More inventory space is always a good thing. Alright, now we can actually proceed up to this floor.
What does upset me though is how very little you get my music references.
We've been through this though. I'm just not that interested.
Like, I could make them all day long and you just get none of them. Like, earlier you picked up a reflex and then Duran Duran's The Reflex started playing in my head.
Well, no, that's just silly. Who names themselves Duran Duran?
An 80s new wave band, that's who.
You're an 80s new wave band.
I wish. Like, if I could be personified as any 80s new wave band, I would want to be the Cars. Would I be the Cars?
Cars.
The Cars.
How do people actually come up with these bad names? Because that is like... What's happening? Like, that's the real mystery.
Cars are. Oh my goodness. You got like Duran Duran, the Cars, Flock of Seagulls, Dead or Alive.
Okay, now Dead or Alive might actually sound reasonable, but Flock of Seagulls, really?
Dude, they're the ones who did I Ran So Far Away. And their much better song, Space Age Love Song.
I'm just at a loss for words at all of this. Well, I mean, it's not like freaking today's like band names are much better.
I mean, band names have never been good. There's no such thing as a good band name. It all sounds stupid. Like the Beatles. What kind of a name is Beatles? And they spelled it like the musical beat. Like, really? Like, it's a terrible pun. The Beatles' name is a terrible pun, guys. Like,
You're a terrible pun.
Probably. Actually, wombat puns are hard to make. Like, honestly, wombat puns are really difficult to make.
Shocking.
It's almost as if wombats are an obscure animal.
Dear God, look at the size of those jellies. And they're electric too.
Wombats are such a cool animal, though. Did you know that in Australia, wombats are the only animal that it's recommended you drive around when you see them on the highway?
Well, don't people here drive around squirrels? Or something
Well,
like that?
yeah. But in Australia, everything is trying to kill you, so...
Oh yeah, that is right.
With most things, they're just like, yeah, fucking run it over. But with wombats, they're like, no, you don't want that hitting your car, because the wombat will walk away. You might not.
Damn. That's pretty friggin' sturdy.
Wombats are fucking... And generally when people think about wombats, they think of like, oh, little dog-sized koala-like creatures that walk around and shit, and just do cute shit. There are wombats bigger than you or me. Like, just massive fucking wombats.
Well, if I ever go to Australia, I'll keep that in mind.
Why did you move over there to use your fucking line attack and then not...
Because I can't. Because I needed to move in order to get them in line to hit them with Ice Blast. Yeah, you definitely don't play games like this.
I'm playing one right now.
Not specific. No, yeah, I said you. Like not specifically Dragon Core, but like games like this.
Well, no, what I said just now was that I am currently playing one. Trails of Cold Steel is kind of like this.
Yeah. And how's that driving you mad lately?
Only the boss fights drive me mad.
You gotta get better at the strategizing.
Well, and also the time that Reen was out of my party because Reen carries all of those worthless fuckers.
I don't get the hate. I'm sorry, I don't get the hate.
I don't hate them. I just hate having to use them without Reen tanking all the damage.
Get a better tank.
There is no better tank than Reen.
You don't know that.
I've used all of the playable characters at this point. There's no better tank than Reen.
Like I've told you before, though, it's like you need to start learning to like. I kind of wish you had insight at this point because insight would solve so many of your problems.
Well, Reen has a fucking insight quirk on him that lasts for 2 turns.
Well, I'm talking about the
That's
actual insight spell, which I was pretty
Reen
sure
also
you
has access to the insight spell.
I'm talking about the actual insight quartz that can be crafted.
Well, it's not my fault it's not showing up yet.
I thought it showed up pretty early on, though. No, that's the thing.
It hasn't.
Just gonna take a moment here.
Maybe it'll show up during the next field study.
Maybe. Because Insight would solve so many of your problems, because Cold Steel is the kind of game that evasion is better than defense.
Yeah, I can tell. Especially since counters are a thing.
Alright, oh, hello! Little tiny droid things. That's it! Let's dance! Like, just combine the freaking action commands and, like, various random phrases, and you'll have so much fun. It's like your own game of Mad Libs.
I hate Mad Libs.
What? Because people are no good at it, or...?
No, because it's a stupid game. That's really it.
You're a stupid game.
You keep saying this shit about me. Eventually I'm going to believe it.
Oh, you'll be
Do you
fine.
not like me anymore, Raynar?
I never said that.
I thought we were friends.
I'm just trying to have some fun, and you just like... To be fair, though, I can't really be mad at you for that, because I pull the exact same thing, too. By the way, just in case you get any bright ideas about these enemies, they are robots, so they won't fall for your bait. So don't even try it.
Fucking bait ignorers.
Oh, that was semi-unintentional. So I meant to...
That was unimpressive.
I meant to do that and hit both of them. And I hit the freaking wrong element.
Oh, good job. Oh.
It just got more interesting.
No, that was just sad. I feel bad now. Jeez. I'm just gonna... Oh.
Well, it's a good thing I kept that Sapphire Mazer on me.
The win the game sword?
No, it's just it converts all of my attacks into ice element. Well, all of Ryu's attacks anyway. I don't have such a weapon for Lyn.
I love win the game weapons.
That's my battery pack.
Sometimes you just get those weapons, and you're like, yeah, this one's gonna win the game for me. It's like in Kingdom Hearts 2, if you beat Sephiroth and get Fenrir, you win the game.
Well, yeah, but at that point, since you beat Sephiroth, like, what else is there? Unless it's Final Mix, and you have to fight freaking the Lingering Will.
And all 13 organization members.
All over again. Okay, I gotta figure out where this treasure box
Although
is.
there's another one that also comes close to winning the game for you, and you get it during the fucking story itself. The decisive pumpkin is pretty close to it.
Sorry.
You having fun there?
A little bit. Let's see. Weapon skill for Ryu. Level 3 weapon skill, which means it's gonna be compared to freaking Violet Death. Let's see. Hit and run physical attack. Critical chance plus 75%. Okay.
Ooh, that's a nice critical chance.
Yeah, but Violet Death is a guaranteed critical hit. Well, maybe I'll show it off later. Anyway, you were saying something about Keyblades and winning the game.
Oh, I said Decisive Pumpkin is also pretty close to winning the game.
Decisive Pumpkin. Yeah, the one that's, that has, like, Finishing Plus, I think it is?
I think so. And it has, like, only 1 point of strength less than the Ultima weapon. Although the Ultima weapon is kind of not a win-the-game weapon because it focuses more on magic.
Got a problem with magic?
It's kind of useless in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh no, you did not just go there.
Like, it's definitely better than in the first game, but I felt like it was more powerful in the first one.
No, it really wasn't.
Like, maybe it was just my limited MP pool making it seem like every...
The weird thing about magic... Here's the thing. The weird thing about magic in Kingdom Hearts 1 is that there was no magic stat. Like, the higher your it's like the higher your maximum MP, the more damage your magic could deal.
I'm pretty sure there was a magic stat.
There was not a magic stat.
Hold on, I don't...
Okay, you really want to go here with me? Like, I'm the guy that freaking takes a staff every time in Kingdom Hearts 1. Okay. Yeah, it's freaking MP haste roll all over again. Well,
the length of the MP gauge determines how effective magic casts are.
I want $5 for this.
You want what?
I want $5.
Well, come over here and I'll give you $5.
No, that would cost me more than $5. Mail it to me.
But think of what you would get back.
$5.
Ouch. Ow.
But I mean, this is the freaking same thing that, like, someone I've talked with before. It's like when I told them about, like, we were talking about Kingdom Hearts 2 abilities for some reason. And I brought up, like, MP Hastera and MP Hastega, and he was like, those don't exist! And I'm like, yeah, they do. So we ended up having to look it up, and lo and behold, contrary to, like, everyone's popular belief, I was right.
I'm sorry, I got lost at the beginning when you said you had, like, a guy friend.
Well, not necessarily a friend, but like someone I've talked with a few times when I was doing, like, caught up in, like, other things.
Huh.
So, yeah. I know things. Alright.
Stuff and things?
If it has to do with video games, given enough time and research, I will know it. Alright.
What if it's about a video game you don't give a shit about?
Or a game that I haven't played. Is that what you're getting at?
What games have you not played?
A lot of them. But I mean, that's true of everything.
Okay, what big name games have you not played?
Well, Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Mass Effect, Call of Duty, Call of Duty.
Halo.
I've actually played a little bit of Halo.
Oh well, fuck, shit.
Like, I've only played Halo 2, and I've only played it like twice at most, but that is a thing that has happened.
Well then. So, Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty.
I'm trying to think like of a semi big name RPG series that I haven't played. It's not coming to me right now.
I don't think you played many of the like old school computer RPGs, have you?
Well, I was never really much of a PC person. Like the biggest name PC RPG I could tell you is that I played is Baldur's Gate, and that'd be about it.
Yeah, like I don't think you played a whole bunch of like the original Fallouts or Baldur's Gate. Or Ultima.
Except from that one random Ultima game that I had on the Game Boy. But I think that was more of a fluke than anything else. Oh, giant robot again. The same.
What the fuck is this shit? Horizon?
Horizon? What about Horizon?
It's a giant fucking mecha animal over there.
It's not a mecha animal, it's just mech.
It's just mech.
A robot. Yeah, this door is lit up red. That can't possibly mean good things.
Oh yeah!
There's like mini ghosts here as well.
Fucking mini ghosts, always ruining our lives and shit.
And they're evasive too. Well, I should say they've got high physical evasion, but not so much magical evasion.
Watch this. Oh no.
It just didn't
They
kill
just
it.
have good magic defense.
Yeah. Then I'm using Flare, which isn't really as powerful anymore.
It's almost as if you're not meant to continue using basic level spells once you reach the fucking 3/4 mark of the game.
Well, the thing is, it also builds up the combo multiplier. Alright. HP plus. AP plus.
Well, I'll let you wander around here fighting ghosts for a second. I gotta do something real quick.
Alright. So while he does that thing, I'm gonna see if I can't get the chat box going for me. Yeah, because that's giving me a lot of problems. So many status sub items though, so that makes me confused. Alright, nothing in here except boxes. I will take that Zenny though. It's very nice amount of Zenny. Have I seen the treasure box for this floor yet? I don't think so. That's a lot of things though. 63 party experience. Well, I'm confused. Every little bit of party experience does help, even though it really doesn't matter too much for me. As I guess we'll basically pretty much reach max level. That's before I do the final stream. Which will actually probably be the next stream. Provided how far I get here. There's the treasure box. Ah, Shatter. Lynn's best level 3 skill. I'll wait for Reki to come back before I explain what it does.
I don't know why you would bother waiting for me to come back to explain shit when I really don't care about how this game works.
Well now. So we just got Shatter though, which is a unique level 3 skill for Lyn. It's a spread, but the closer the target is to Lyn, the more damage he'll deal. And it can deal quite a lot of damage.
That seems pointless for Lyn. She's not supposed to move up close to enemies. What the fuck? She's a ranger.
She's a trinity. Alright.
Well, I mean, her outfit's ridiculous enough. It could be a Pokemon Ranger, too.
Power 1 transport port.
Cutscene!
Cutscene.
Cutscene. That transport is the only way to the center. Other than the fact that it's where the Regents live, and that it controls the rest of the sectors. Trinity has almost no info on the center.
Huh, we made it here faster than I thought we would.
Lynn, going in there would mean, I know, we'll be going directly up against them. They won't take it sitting down either. You're sure you want to come? I don't care. I've been a rebel from the start. I just want to see how it all turns out. Wait, is that still Lynn talking?
That was Lynn.
Oh, okay. Shit, I thought it was...
Why would Ryu be a rebel from the start?
Well, I thought the first line was Ryu. Like, I thought he was saying, I don't care, in response to what she was saying.
But Ryu asked the question! Also, by the way, here's this guy. The first of the Regents will be fighting.
The first of the 10 wise men.
There's only 5 Regents, and the High Regent.
Oh, we can multiply them.
No! Multiplication doesn't work that way!
Regent Demon?
This is a Demond.
It was clearly Demon.
Alright, so we've finally made it up to the point where we are fighting the Regents now. And just going to be just a quick way to something I want to mention, because from this point on, starting from this boss, the bosses are going to be having something that's known as that absolute defense, which
absolute defense.
It's a barrier that nullifies a certain amount of combo damage before you can actually start hurting him.
That's some horse shit.
Well, at least you can actually break the freaking barrier. I like the freaking palings in 12.
Man, just freaking D-dive.
Nah, I'm cool.
Oh, a whole 20 damage.
Well, that was me breaking through the last of his absolute defense there for the combo.
I mean, you're still not doing a whole lot.
Well, this is about average of what Nina's been doing.
Man, I love when bosses come out of nowhere and have zero characterization. It's so great.
He's in our way, therefore we need to take care of him. Alright, now it's Ryu.
It's just so great. You know?
Oh good, I'll have just enough to spirit charge for the next onslaught. Oh wait, no I won't. No, that's also fine.
It's almost as if this game still thinks it's a PS1 game or something.
Alright, let's see here. Yeah, this guy would also put up more of a fight if, you know, if he hadn't stat boosted. $500 damage critical. I like the sound of that. It's like, just like that, he's already almost dead.
Yeah, but now you won't be able to damage him for like 2 turns.
Well, I mean, that's fine. It's like, you need the full AP anyway, except for Ryu. I'm just gonna Spirit Charge with him. Like, I could use D-Dive, but... like, I really don't need it. Either. And I took Anger and Pump Muscles. Ow.
Oh, shit.
Fatal Strike will always reduce your health to 1 no matter how much you have, so it can't kill you.
And why is it called Fatal Strike? That's a dumb name.
Because it's, it leaves you in near fatal.
No, fatal means death. That's just a lie. That's all that is. It's a lie. Just like my life.
Leon's not gonna be able to defeat him, but the spirit, I guess the Spirit Charge was completely unnecessary for Ryu. This guy here is just basically here to give you a taste of like what's in store for you later on. Because like I said, from this point forward, all of the bosses are going to have the absolute defense. Get quite a bit of trip experience out of that, though. And just like that, he just vanishes. Alright.
He just disappears. He had no other purpose in the fucking plot. The fuck is this waste of fucking time? Oh my god. I hate this game.
Yes, yes, you've already established that. Popular among macho types.
Like, I compared them to the 10 Wise Men earlier. I don't think that was a wrong comparison. Because that's really, like, the same kind of shit.
Anyway, we stole the Anger skill from him, which is a shield skill that, when you get hit, triggers Spirit Charge.
I guess that's cool.
Yeah. It's like, and it got his key, too. The D key.
The D key.
Yeah, named after him. It's the first letter of his name. Well, damn.
Yeah, like, I'm sure it's named after something else too.
Well, I mean, damn though. I mean, I didn't think I'd get here so quickly. Like, now what am I supposed to do for the final stream?
Yeah, well, that happens when you fucking overlevel. Just make this the final stream. Just beat the game right now. Super win the game.
Super win the game. Alright, well we can buy trauma kits now.
Oh, just in time for the end of the game.
Yeah. Also, you can't backtrack once you've taken that teleporter too.
You can't?
You can't. Oh, the Luxatina.
So it's just a straight shot to the end of the game now?
Yeah.
So you might as well.
I should.
If I can get this shit over with, we can do something else next week.
Not a bad plan. I like the sound of it.
Maybe do something we actually give a shit about.
Whoa, something you give a damn about. Like I told you before, like I enjoy this game.
I still think you're lying.
And I think you're not in charge of what I like.
I mean, that's true too. I'm not saying I am.
But I mean, like, it's not so much that it's like I didn't think I'd get this far because I was going to like max out my level for the end game as well, but it's just like, well, now what do I do?
Yeah, I don't think there's a point in maxing out your level.
Well, I mean, that's... well... Still, I mean, I kind of want to do it. I mean, it's part of the ranking as well.
But who genuinely cares?
I care.
I don't know why. Like...
but before that fairy colony...
Like, when are you really gonna play this game again?
I already told you that I'm gonna be freaking doing the other, the second stream for it, the 1D4 run. Epic dodge.
And he drowns.
Oh
shit, he did.
Almost.
Oh, nope.
Almost got I was about to freaking slap you for this microphone if that happened. All right.
It would have been so fantastic if it did.
Okay. Let's get at some
Why
orders.
hire more ants? You're at the end of the game.
Well, the ant colony is one of those things that also carries over to a new game plus.
I mean, you can beat the game now, and then, like, you can always go back to your save file.
Well, yeah, there is that, and there's also the fact that I actually still haven't unlocked Kokon Hooray yet either. Which is probably something else I'm going to save for the 1/4 D ratio stream. It's like whenever I want to say that though, I always want to keep saying 1D4 ratio stream.
You mean like you said earlier?
Yeah, exactly. It's so easy to say. I've got all of these. I was like, it comes out of the mouth a lot easier than like 1/4 D ratio.
Like, I have a D4, but I can't recall ever actually needing to use it.
Arrows do 1d4 damage. I mean, I'm not wrong about that, am I?
Who the fuck needs a pyramid die? Like, what's the point?
It's for D&D.
I know. That's what I'm talking about.
But for like, well, let's see. There's some like, back in the day, there was like some really low level spells that required a 1d4. And all of that.
Like, I have a nice little D4 right here. It's all orange and cute. And then I have like 4 D20s. Where's the orange set?
It's the wizard wand.
That's a D20.
Not that I'm ever going to use the wizard wand, so I don't know why I'm so excited about that.
That's a D20.
That's a D20, and that's a D20, that's a D10. Ooh, a 1D8.
I have at least one of everyone. That's D20. That's like 5 D20s right there. Then I have 2 D6s. That's a D10. That's a D12. It's another D10. And another D10. And another D10. So I have 5 D20s 1d12, 4d10s, 2d6s, and 1d4. At one point, I did actually play D&D. It was mostly something to do with my friend. I was never really huge on it. Now that I don't do it, though, I kind of wish I had people to do it with.
Indeed. I mean, that's always how it goes, isn't it?
Like, I never appreciated how much I had fun with it until I wasn't having fun with it anymore.
This isn't fun at all.
Well, no, you're playing Dragon Quarter. Of course it isn't.
Not very much! Hachi-machi!
Oh man, that was such a good one. I feel so great now.
You like zitzing me, do you?
Zitzing you?
Zets.
Zexing you?
No, not quite.
Zexion?
Not even him.
More like Sexion, am I right?
You're wrong. Okay, just stop. But still, I mean, like, damn. Like, I really did not think I'd get this far. There goes all my plans and everything. As I mule over my life choices here, let's see.
But joy, menus. Love going through menus.
Well, I mean, I didn't think I'd actually, get to the center. Like, halfway through today's planned time.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Maybe.
Sounds like you just didn't do enough research.
Well, I mean, I knew the game was short, but like, yeah.
But like, damn, it's this short?
Okay. Well, as I fill through my skill list.
So what is the max level?
It's 50. I've stated this before.
Oh, okay. Well, there have been 8 streams, dude. Like, 8 2 to 3 hour long streams. I'm gonna forget shit.
Yeah, speaking of forgetting things, like, I completely forgot the question you just asked, and I just answered automatically. Like, goddamn.
Oh my god. I asked what the maximum level was.
Yeah. Alright.
Fucking hell.
I know, that's bad even for me. Okay. So we're all good to go here, it looks like. I may as well use Cross Viper. Like, I think that displaces you to the backside of the enemy, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, there's no freaking teleporter here either. That could be a problem. Oh. we shall just move on all the same, I suppose. Even the frickin' Palace of the Regents isn't safe from fog. But their containers are fancier. Those aren't fancy, by the way, no. Yeah, that's what I thought. And just to show off the damage difference with Shatter. Yeah, not as good from a distance. It's basically a shotgun skill.
Well, I like shotguns, it's just Lynn's not designed for shotguns.
You say that, but you missed the 500 damage critical hit she did on the previous boss.
I did see that, actually.
Yeah, so joke's on you for not being built for shotguns.
But all the rest of her skills are long range.
Well, I mean, she does use a gun.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, like, she's not designed...
But a shotgun is a gun. Whoa!
She's not designed for a close range gun.
Well, it's not a close range gun, it's a skill.
Oh my god, you know what I mean.
I mean, do I, though? Well...
I don't know, do you?
Oh, here's my friggin' teleporter. Later.
Later.
Well, it's like, I want to freaking use the level up again, but it's like, no. Like, get to the center, like, super early. Alright. There, I gotta target you.
Please don't grind on screen.
Well, I'm not going to now.
Okay.
I mean, not like you know what I was gonna freaking do anyway. Okay, that doesn't seem to work. I think this thing just has high defense in general. Or I can freeze its body solid. That's a mechanic that's like hasn't been seen since like Breath of Fire 3.
AKA the second best Breath of Fire.
According to some people.
Well, it seems to teeter back and forth between best and second best.
Oh. That was easy.
Most of the reviewers I've seen tend to put 4 above 3, though. Like, just barely.
Which is interesting because 4 is not the game you really hear a lot about. Like, usually it's gonna be 3. Maybe 2. I mean, 2 is the game I played. Oh, AP charge, I'll take that. Full AP, I'll take that. Aid kit, not so much. Bombs, not really. AP plus is something I'll use. That's a teleporter. see, what is the treasure box here? Well, that's just a container. That just leads back to the shops, so it's gotta be further ahead. But I mean, it's also, there's also like the point now that, like, since I'm at the center at this point with such a low, like, D-counter gauge, that I could actually just D-dive my way through the rest of the bosses. Like, it's not that hard to do.
I kind of want you to do that.
Oh, do you now?
A little bit.
Oh. Here's the box. And there's
I can actually see you D-dive for once.
Got a backpack. That's cool.
You know, show off the dragon form of a Breath of Fire game.
Well, I mean, I did that in the mandatory battle. But I see your point. Oh, this is a... Oh yeah, that's right, there's 2 routes in the center too, and depending on the routes, how you mix and match the routes, you fight different regions. Like I said, you need 4 keys, and you're basically given 2 before you get to the center, so you only need to fight 3 regions out of the 5. It's kind of an interesting way of choosing your bosses. I say yes. I was like, I saw the lockers. I saw the lock stats a little too late. Oh, there it goes.
Death.
But I get 7 cents out of that. Okay. 7 cents. Really useful ability, really useful item. As it jacks up all of your stats for 1 turn. By 50%, which is even better than... Oh. Giant enemy. Should I fight it?
No.
No. I might have to fight it though, depending.
If it's not necessary.
Look at all the enemies down there though.
Oh my god, this isn't necessary.
Well, I can't reach them from here anyway. But I mean,
well, you could if you fought the giant enemy over there, but
I was trying to see if there was like a tangible reward or something from it, but I couldn't really tell.
It's just experience.
Treasure chest. That means everything has to die.
Oh my god, really?
But I gotta unlock the treasure. Don't you want to know what's in the box?
No.
No. But it could be useful.
It could be.
Probably have to fight all those things though. That's probably what I'd guess.
Fucking treasure key is probably with the fucking giant flying bat thingy over
No,
there.
it'd probably be from killing those enemies. In particular.
Well, that's what I'm saying, the giant flying one over there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's like, if you really don't want the treasure box, then we can ignore the treasure box.
I really don't care either way.
What are you arguing with me? Yeah, that's what I think of you.
Because it's fun.
Well, it's gonna bug me, but we'll move on anyway. Oh, hello. It's these tri-lizard things again. But, you know, there's something I really don't want to fight, actually, because they take a long... They're just annoying. Fight. Oh, no! Save me! Okay.
Save you?
I think we're in the clear.
How can we save you from an enemy when you cannot save yourself?
More treasure boxes. I'll just take the party experience and leave. Like, I don't want to pass with the treasure blocks, but at the same time, you know? It's the freaking end game! And I don't really want to fight the tri-lizards. Or whatever they're called here.
What is it really, the end game?
It actually really is the end game. Like,
Oh,
the center
shit,
is...
that a region?
Yep, me, Hortensia. If I went north, I would have fought Cupid. The world ill needs a savior such as you, Ryu.
I don't trust this shit.
Well, I mean, we're gonna be fighting them regardless. Huh. I mean... The Master Elyon. Because apparently that we linked with a dragon, it's like we have the capability of becoming a Regent. And Ryu's like, that's great, but... And Lynn just like cuts the chase.
That key you're carrying.
Hand it over and go away. Everyone's like, we could have talked this out, but not anymore. Not that there was ever really a chance of talking this out anyway. No. Why
Shit, it didn't work
this?
like I wanted it to. Fuck.
Anyway, Hortensia has a gimmick with the these colored squares here.
I'm gonna die now. Oh.
Yeah, but don't die yet. I mean, you'll miss the freaking D-dive.
Oh my god, I fucking timed it and everything, like... And then I missed the timing, and it wasn't on the line that it was supposed to be on.
Yeah, well.
Like, I worked so hard to get that going just for the first fucking boss fight.
Energy charge twice.
Just to be like a surprise and be like, haha, I got you. And then I was the one who was gotten.
I think a simple vortex will work here.
I put so much effort into it, way more effort than is like reasonable. For a stupid joke that wouldn't have been funny to begin with.
That is unfortunate.
And then it didn't even work out like I had planned.
Let's see if I can get past... I'll show off Cross Viper at any rate.
Like, my soul
Yeah, it still wasn't enough to break for the absolute defense. Damn.
She might just be stronger than me.
Well, I mean, she is a regent.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Well, he regrets his life choices. We get to see a little bit of Hortensia here. She's actually kind of annoying to fight legitimately.
D-dive.
Well, I already did.
Oh, you did? Sorry,
Yeah, you were too busy regretting your life choices.
Yeah, I collapsed on the floor and I can't get up.
Anyway, we need to, Yeah, because like I said, Hortensia has a gimmick with these squares.
That means absolutely nothing when you're a dragon.
Well, if you actually finish her with a dragon form. But yeah, if you end your turn on certain color squares when she takes her move, certain effects will happen to you, and then she'll do her whole thing. So let's get the H key. Oh, so many choices. But before that, I need to heal poor Nina up. Because Nina took the worst of that.
Like, I think the worst part was that when I realized that it was on the wrong line, I then paused it again really quickly, thinking that, like, hey, maybe nobody noticed. And then I realized that everybody had noticed. And so I just started playing it again.
This is why you don't do jokes. Oh, giant bug.
Oh my god.
It's just sitting there.
I do wonder how well the joke would have gone if I hadn't fucked it up, though.
Well, you'll never know now.
No, I never will. Fuck.
This is why you need to plan your jokes out with me ahead of time.
The joke was supposed to be on you, though.
You didn't tell me this.
That's the point.
Well, regardless.
Oh. Okay. I think I can get back up now.
Such dramatics.
I really did collapse on the floor.
Well, it's a good thing you're back up because now we're about to fight another Regent.
Again, already? What? I missed the bitch dying?
Yeah! You were too busy writing about your failed joke and you missed everything.
Oh.
Anyway, this is Vexion.
Zexion?
Vexion.
Zexion.
No.
Yes?
No!
Oh. Is that a no that means yes?
It's a no that means no.
Oh. Is it a no with a possibility for a future yes?
No.
Oh.
Alright. Once again, let's skip Nina's turn. We'll go dragon again, because why not?
Because we have the D counter to go with it.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't mind fighting these bosses legitimately, but it's like... move.
But it's like also dragon forms, dude. This is the point of a Breath of Fire game.
Indeed.
Fucking get wrecked, son! Like 2k damage per hit, what? Look at that, just right through his absolute defense.
Unfortunately, I don't have, like, the AP to actually use the freaking Twister again.
Well, you don't want to spam Twister too much.
Twister is the best move, though, as it hits twice.
Well, Twister is also what raises your D counter the highest.
No, that's Hurricane, if you hit multiple enemies with it. D-Charge also raises your D counter by 2 per charge. Spending a turn in D-Dive increases your counter by 2. So since I can't really... I mean, I could use Vortex twice and probably kill him, but it's like... Yeah. We'll give him a chance to show off what he can do.
I don't feel like that's necessary, but...
Just in range.
It's not like these are interesting characters we've been spending the game feeling antagonized by.
Oh, he's already using the last resort. Okay.
Like, these are fucking out in the way bosses. We never knew these people before now. We won't remember them afterwards.
Well, you won't remember them afterwards.
Neither will you, don't even. You know just as well as I do, they're throwaway boss fights.
Well, it's to some degree. Actually, this guy has a lot more health than I thought he did. Well, that's fine. I mean...
Is it fine, though?
It will be. Next turn only. Yeah, that's right. Let me see here. I can use an AP charge. But that won't be, like, for myself, though. Spare charge. I would like to get closer with Lyn, but... I think he's got... I think this think he's got some area attacks up his sleeve.
Doubt it.
I mean, Shadow would do so much to this guy at close range.
Perhaps. Yep, that's an area attack.
It's like compounded by the fact that he also used Last Resort as well, which ups his attack power as well. You should be able to finish him with Ryu, though.
Good.
Yep, there he goes. You win,
You
Dragon
win, Dragon Boy!
I get quite a bit of experience out of that, because we basically killed 3 bosses at once. Even though the other 2 were just like nothing more than glorified ads. And we get his V key.
First we get the D key, and now we get the V key.
I think you're reading more into this than other people are. Anyway, this is where like all those cutscenes happen with the High Regent and the other Regents. Not that you care, but
I'd like to find myself a V key.
yeah, I hope you choke on that joke. Anyway, welcome to Cemetery. I don't know why it's called the Cemetery, but it is what it is. And this is where we use the keys.
Oh yeah, stick in that D key. Ugh.
I'm like, I'm about ready to slap you. It's like, like, just stop.
But it's so great. But it's so good.
Not really.
No, it's not. That's the point of the joke. That's why I do that laugh afterwards where I'm fucking dying and shit.
Flip the switch and the door opens.
To reveal another door!
Which reveals another door!
Which reveals another door!
Actually, it's revealing another keyhole. But behind the keyhole is another door.
It turns out the final boss of this game is a door!
Wouldn't that be funny? But no. I know who the final boss is.
Is it Bosch 164?
You'll see!
It's totally Bosch 164. The greatest character in this game.
So the great door opens, and then what?
So wait. We only killed 2 regents in there.
Yeah. I've explained this to you. I just explained this to you earlier.
I thought we had to kill 3.
Well, as Daemon was the first regent we killed, actually.
Oh, you're counting him?
Yeah, there's 5 regents. He's the mandatory regent, and then the other 2, and you can pick 2 other regents out of the 4, depending on your path.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the weapon shop in the middle of nowhere. Well, at least they're aware. Damn it.
Grab the legend blade.
I could do that, actually. I could do that. I could very well do that. Yeah, this shop pretty much sells the best, yeah, the best stuff in the game, like ultimate equipments, the soul armaments, which have a really unique effect, but you don't care enough to listen to it. So,
well, that and I can read it from the fucking screen. So,
well, I mean, it's also like a not very detailed description of what it does, either.
Just buy the legend blade and super win the game.
Yeah, you've got a point. I mean, yeah, you've got a point. I mean, may as well go out in style. I mean, exactly. I'll lose Violet. I'll lose the use of Violet Death, but the Legend Blade is more than powerful enough. Plus, there's also Great Smash. May cause
a one-shot kill,
which I don't think works on bosses, but I mean, it is what it is.
Well, you can also show off Cross Viper and shit.
I've been showing off Cross Viper. Well, I showed off Cross Viper once during the Hortensia fight.
You mean when I was on the floor?
Yes. Which is, again, your loss. Okay. Of course we want Vert Slash, because Vert Slash is just...
And we want Spirit Charge.
Do I want Wild Swing or Crimson Ray, though? Yeah, Crimson Ray is more reliable. Spirit Charge...
Rust Armor.
Let's go Dent Weapon and Rust Armor. Nothing to appraise.
What has her life become?
It's become a lie, that's what it's become.
I would believe it.
Alright. So let us store the gold experience.
All of our one fairy drop.
Wasn't there something else I wanted to store in here? Or...
A confused room?
No. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I may as well store the fairy drop. Take out the trauma kits.
The reflex is a lonely child waiting in the park.
And with that, I do believe that's about everything we can do.
Now it's off to the final boss.
The final boss. But first, a save token.
But first, a save token.
I mean, we've come this far. I mean, I may as well save the game.
Super save the game.
Super save the game. Pass the door, and welcome to the Geovator.
Is this the elevator that takes us to the surface?
This is the elevator. The elevator.
Oh, well, I guess we won the game. Okay.
Just ride this thing, this giant box, all the way up to the sky. Or, well, at least a door before the sky. You okay? Yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine. It's like, well, Nina's having the time of her life.
Is she? Her face never changes.
I wonder what music is playing through our heads. Nope. It's not that simple.
Danger? High voltage?
Basically.
Well, shit, it would have worked fucking perfectly here, god damn it.
Man will gain wings, and the sky will return to the world.
Why are they all elves?
Finally, we meet Ryu.
I don't trust elves.
Ryu, my old friend.
The fuck is he teleporting?
He's not just teleporting. This is Elyon the Origin. And as we'll learn after this boss fight, he's the previous person that Ojin linked with.
Oh, you mean that giant chain dragon we saw earlier?
The Dragon Corpse. But yeah, he previously wanted to go to this, bring the sky to himself, but he basically wimped out at the end. He became afraid of his own power.
He was too much of a pussy to do it.
And it was more like he knew that like eventually like someone else would come and take the mantle and surpass him.
And then he would kill them, I guess?
more like test to resolve.
I mean, it looks like he's trying to kill us.
Also, it's the other special battle. You have to defeat him within 20 turns.
Which is super easy if you just use D-Dive.
Roll 1, Asya Yuga. And he'll always start the battle by creating 2 alter egos of himself.
Which you can still beat by just using D-Dive.
Let's skip the turn order really quick. This isn't gonna work, is it? No, it's not.
Oh my god.
God damn it! Damn it! Damn this Legend Blade that imposes me so.
Oh my god.
Well, basically all skip order does is it basically moves you down 1 rank. Alright.
D-Dive. Super win the game.
Yeah, the thing to know about D-Dive as well is that, like, the further the counter goes, like the more the transformation animation changes.
Until eventually a dragon bursts out of his skin.
That's basically what's implied to happen. Like, he loses all control. Take care of these 2 alter egos as well. That seemed like overkill. Like, that was nearly 5,000 damage.
It's Vortex. There you go.
Yeah, that's what I think of you. Elrond is also the best battle in the game to occur party experience on as well.
And you won the game.
Yeah, I mean, there's nobody left to stop us.
Unless...
I mean, Elrond was it. Well, Elyon was it. Sorry. It's like, also, I'm not sure why you only have 20 turns to win that battle. Either.
Probably because if you take 20 turns, then you reach the fucking top floor.
Well, yeah, but that's where we want to be. Okay.
Alright, all we have to do is walk out this door over here.
Yeah. As soon as I get over there. For heck's sake.
I mean, what else could go wrong?
Who's left in the way to stop us? At this Geofront low sector.
I can't think of a single person.
With this frickin' spiral staircase.
I mean, who could possibly want to stop Ryu?
I can't think of anyone.
I mean, who would hold a grudge against such a nice, strapping young man?
But we did it! We did it! We're right below the sky, just 110 meters to go! All we have to do is climb the staircase. And that's it.
Yeah, that's definitely it. There's no way there could be any more to this game than what we've already seen.
Yeah. We made it to the sky. Just have to break that seal. Somehow. Oh, damn.
I mean, who is this? I don't know.
There could only be one person.
I mean, is it Elrond?
There you are. I thought it was you.
There he is, partner.
Bosch 164 himself. You didn't really think Elyon was the final boss, did you?
Somebody's poisoned the water hole.
I mean, there's only one way a Breath of Fire game can really end.
And that's with killing your best friend.
No. Not always.
And that's with Ryu dying.
There's only one way that we can actually win this, have a final boss for the game. Dragon on Dragon combat.
Bosch, you were my friend once.
Well, you know, I know what I said, but I mean, like, I also kind of want to fight, you know, Bosch legitimately. At least his human state. I mean, it only seems fair, right?
Does he have absolute defense?
Yes, he does.
And fuck that.
Well, we shall see how this goes. Yeah, by the way, Bosch is also not limited to just attacking Ryu, either. But I mean, for right now, he seems content to do so.
He gonna kill Ryu.
I mean, I'm never going to use these panaceas otherwise. Okay. We'll just... Oh, I can't. I can't skip the move. I can't skip Nina's turn now that I've actually freaking used an item. Oh
well. Damn it, I did something on my turn. Why can't I skip my turn?
I know, right? Well, skip order, more or less, is, that's what the term is called. But I mean, it's only fair that I give, Human Bosch a fair fight.
Why? He's never given you one.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, he was our partner once, you know? Gotta feel bad for the guy.
He's still my partner. In my heart.
Your heart of hearts.
My heart of hearts. My kingdom hearts. My queen of hearts.
We'll demonstrate Great Smash!
So...
yeah, that wasn't very impressive. Yeah. I'm not really amazed. I already missed freaking Violet Death.
Violet Death is just over.
I mean, I even used the 7th sense and everything. Okay, the cut spit, it's like the cross viper went through the absolute defense. Okay, let's go again.
And you missed!
Well, no, I used rust armor, so That's what missed. Stylish finish.
And our final fight with Bosch has ended.
No, not yet. Like I said, dragon on dragon combat. Is he dead? Not by a long shot. Even Ryu knows this. And he's gone. Just like that.
We are the same, you and I. Both of us, no longer human. I'll give you a choice. Protect your friends, or save yourself. You can't do both.
Just casually glide down like the other punker you are.
Shall we, Reki? Should I say, Ajin?
Alright, D-dive Bosch.
So now we want to D-dive Ryu.
Oh, of course. Dragon on dragon combat.
My D-dive is better than your D-dive, Bosch. I totally D-dove better than you, Ryu.
I've had my D-Link longer.
Yeah, but how often do you really use it?
How often do I really need to use is the question.
One punch. Oh no, he survived.
Dragon Eyes form shattered.
He took 2 punches.
2 twisters, so actually 4 punches. The highest amount of possible experience you could possibly gain in a 8-bit NES game. Not that the levels really mean anything anymore.
Considering you just won the game.
Basically, at this point.
Ryu.
You don't want to do this, do you, Ryu?
Me? Boost? To you? Hey, It's so dark.
Well, it seems he's gone over the limit.
I'm changing. Ryu. I love you.
I do like this though, the casual shift of Ryu D-diving.
Whoa, Ryu, you're fading from existence there. Be careful.
No, he's D-diving. Now that's a real shot for the heart.
And you're to blame. You give love a bad name. Oh my god, that cutscene right there, fucking. What?
Unfortunately, this has an unfortunate side effect. This is basically what's happened to imply to Ryu should your D counter hit 100%.
That scene I just saw basically confirmed my belief that they're in love with each other.
Yeah, but look, a dragon. Yeah, that's basically what's implied if your D counter hits 100%. Like, the dragon just bursts out of you. You cease to exist, basically. And, well, now there's a rampaging dragon on the loose.
Oh, Bosch doesn't exist anymore, even?
He was consumed by the D-Link. Alright, and this is the token battle of the final boss. Because the only thing you can really do is max out your D counter. Can I even end my turn? I can end my turn if I really want to, but no.
Well, let's go ahead and max it out.
Yeah. And just for, you know, for laughs. Just like max out the D charge.
Oh my god, energy charge.
It's like Kaioken times 20 basically. And just
oh shit, you got absolute defense?
no, he does.
Oh.
But
that's a lot of absolute defense. Ooh.
Basically, exists. The absolute defense is equal to the amount of damage it would take deep ref to cap you out at 100%.
Ah. So like no matter what, you'll hit 100%.
You have to max out your D counter. Like there's no choice in the matter.
What you doing, Ryu?
He's going to go even further beyond. After a little bit of dialogue. Is that Chitire? Mankind will reach the sky. And there's... It is their right, and there's not a damn thing you can do to stop it. Well, it seems Chitire is charging up his own D-Ref.
Wow, look at this slow-ass cutscene.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we don't need the 50 fucking camera angles of all this shit happening.
Well, I mean, I did go Kaioken times 20, so it's only natural that Dragon Ball Z type of cutscene happens.
Next, they're gonna blow up Nana.
Well, I do like this though, like the inner splice, the D counter gauge up there, just to show the fact that you're going beyond the limit, which you really shouldn't be able to do, but it's happening. Yeah. By the way, this place is detonated in 5 minutes, so yeah, have fun with that.
Put that shit at 200%.
Well, almost. It's like 160%. And this is basically how we break the seal. We ram a dragon into it.
I mean, I can't think of many other better ways to fucking break a seal.
Well, we could have used our own D-dive to break it if, you know, Bosch hadn't shown up. Which was probably the original plan for the Odin D-dive. But first, actual animated cutscene. With
no way.
Japanese voice acting.
They actually spent money on animation? Oh my god, Nina's facial expression changed.
A little bit.
Nina.リン、ニーナを連れて先に行ってくれないか。さすがに疲れたみたいだ。しばらく動けそうにないから頼むよ。
しょうがないね。ちょっと疲れちゃったみたいだね。先行っちゃおう。
一休みしたら行くから。先に行っといて、ニーナ。
Well, I mean, there's not really a lot for me to say about right now.
必ず行くから。
Just don't say anything.
俺たちの役割も終わりってとこだな。
Yes. Our tail ends here, basically.
疲れたよ。
Program terminated. That doesn't really, like...
俺がここまでやってきたのは、それもプログラム。
I don't know what they mean by programs, basically. I think it was a not quite localized line there. Well, not quite localized term.
I think it's less localization and more it just didn't explain itself very well. The program it's talking about is probably the plan to move humanity underneath the ground in order to protect them. Now that they've cracked open the seal, the program is terminated.
When my League Coast and I die, all programs will be terminated. Well, I mean, he did go to 160%. I mean, it's amazing he managed to live this long afterward.
Especially considering his D ratio was 1 out of 8,192.
Well, that doesn't really have anything to do with the D counter. That's just a chance of linking with a dragon. And now this is really weird. But we'll get to that in a moment. Look, the sky! The thing we've been searching for so long!
It's so blue.
Like the fruit?
Like the fruit.
Like, I can't really explain what happens here. Well, aside from Nina tripping, but... like... something about Odin, like... he gives Ryu, like, a second chance at life or something, and it's just like... huh?
What he probably did was use the last of his power as he was dying to bring Ryu back to life.
I think that's what's implied to happen. I'm pretty sure that's what's implied to happen. But look, Reki, look! It's over! It's finally over! You
No
waited.
way.
You waited so many eons for this.
Too bad Bosch couldn't come back to life.
Well, he was kind of consumed by a dragon, so I mean, there's kind of little chance of that happening. But
He and Ryu were meant for each other.
okay, well, as we delve away from your fan fiction for a brief moment, you were here for
fan fiction.
let me speak.
Bosch died.
Let me speak. Okay, like you were here for most of this game, so like, what are your actual like, not like ranty thoughts or anything, but like your actual solid thoughts on the game?
My actual thoughts on it?
Yeah.
I think that it was aiming for a style of game that just wasn't going to be popular in the early PS2 era. Like, it's not a bad game, as much shit as I gave it, but it's just, it's not what people wanted at that time, and particularly adding the Breath of Fire name to it was probably a bad idea. Making it the continuation of the Breath of Fire franchise as it went into a new console generation was probably not the best of ideas. Had this been a new IP, it probably would have done way better.
Yeah, probably. Like, there is a concept here, and for what it's worth, like, the concept does work to some extent. It's just that big sticking point that maybe not the Breath of Fire name.
Yeah.
But it's that... It's like, the game in of itself is not the fault, most likely not the fault here. Like, it is different. It's different from, like, a lot of people were expecting for the time, as you said. But the concept itself is sound.
Like, we definitely have games like it now that did way better. Like, again, like the Trails of Cold Steel, that's a game that does a similar style. Well, at least in regards to the combat.
Well, that, and I don't think, like, people were really ready for, like, a game that was, like, so built on New Game Plus and the ability to try again, reset your progress, go back on your progress.
Yeah.
Like, the game combat in and of itself is fine, it's just that I don't think people were really ready for that. It's like, and that's what I said in, like, the beginning. Like, I don't... It's like, as much flack as this game got, as it gets, too, like, I do not think this is a bad game.
It just should have definitely been its own IP, for one, as opposed to attaching the Breath of Fire name to it. The world should have been a bit more open. The whole going through all of these tunnels thing is really bland. The animation really needed some work. Like, you can tell it was an early PS2 game. Hell, like, that could have been late PS1 even. What else? Also, the survival horror elements were completely unnecessary.
Well, I didn't really get much, like, survival horror out of it.
No, especially early in the game, it was definitely trying to put you in like a lot of impossible situations where you had to like think really hard about how to get out of them. Once you reach the point where you were able to level up a lot with retries, it didn't crop up so much.
Well, there is that, and there was the fact that they really wanted to like get you to use traps.
But those themselves become irrelevant after about the quarter marker of the game.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you like, more or less like the halfway point, like you're only really going to be using the meat and shrooms to like distract enemies because the bombs kind of lose a little bit of potency. And it's like
also,
what's up? Like, that and the fact that they take up inventory space is also kind of a detriment because your inventory is so limited early on as well.
Yeah.
Like, if the traps were their own separate inventory, it would have been better.
Also, the save tokens were kind of pointless. Like,
not really as pointless.
There was really no need to have a limited number of saves going on, especially when you can make a soft save at any point in the game.
Well, yeah, but there's also, like, I've heard something about that is, like temporary saving doesn't really work in, like, the European version of this game. Either.
Well, but what they did to balance that out was just throw more save tokens at people.
Yeah. Like, not that you really needed the save tokens to begin with. Like, not that you ever really need to worry about them.
Like, it is poorly designed in a lot of ways. There are a lot of things it could have, and really, for the time it was made, should have done better. But overall, is it the worst thing that Capcom's ever done? No. Is it one of the worst games on the PS2? No. Is it even a terribly bad RPG? Not really. It's just kind of mediocre.
Not really. Well, I wouldn't like go so far as like mediocre, but like below average in execution.
Like, if you're a Breath of Fire fan, don't pick this up.
It's like if you're a Breath of Fire fan, well, you've probably like either played this once out of sheer curiosity, or twice out of sheer curiosity, and whether or not you like this game or not, that's really more on you because it's so different. If you're looking to get into the Breath of Fire series, though, 2 or 3.
Start at this one. Yeah.
2 or 3 is probably a better choice for you. But like, if you're looking for like a traditional Breath of Fire experience, this isn't it.
And really, if you're looking to get into RPGs, this is also not a good first one.
Well, no, if you're looking to get into RPGs, you start with Mystic Quest.
Oh, fuck you!
Anyway, we've cleared the game, we've beaten the game, got our clear save file, D ratio has been brought up to 1/512. Not horrible for a first playthrough.
I mean, considering you started at 8,192.
Yeah. D ratio also never goes down between playthroughs as well.
So it's all up from here.
Yeah, you just have to get a better ranking than what you did last time in order to go up.
The next time you decide to stream this one, though, just...
Yeah, you've already decided that you don't want to. You want nothing to do with this anymore.
I'll be here for the next game, but if he comes back to this one,
Well, I'm not coming back to Dragon Quarter for a while. I have to set up the 1/4 ratio file first, which probably won't be for like a couple of years.
First, you have to find the passion to touch Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter again.
Well, I've beaten the game. I've basically put it past me. It was like, whenever I come back to this game, it will be of my own free will, as I tell myself all the time. But that is the absolute end of Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter live stream shenanigans for now.
I will say that ending was worth it. That was a nice ending. Like, right. for a 15 to 16 hour game, that was a nice ending.
Yeah, I would say it is quite the adequate, happy ending. Everyone, it's like the main party gets to live to see the sky that they've longed so far for. Alright, well, I haven't really decided, like, what game I'm gonna be doing next for the live stream. I haven't decided on the game after that game, but, well, we'll have to see what I do another time. Until then, take care now.
Let me make a suggestion.
Off the mic. Oh, off the screen. Yeah, off the mic. Like I was like, just mute your microphone and just say it. All right. Well, yeah. Please look forward to our next game stream.
Implying that there is a stream that will not be a game stream?
I haven't decided yet.